Alright, welcome back to Nier. I'm gonna stand here for a little bit. Alright, we're gonna move now.
Gotta
So,
bask in the library.
of course, I hope you like this library.
I don't.
We'll be seeing it more and more throughout the game. So, so obviously we've been seeing some weird gameplay and genre changes lately, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna stop.
Okay, well, I hope they're better than the quote-unquote storybook sequence of the last video.
This one, when I first played this game, this sequence really caught me off guard because like the visual novel type stuff, that's in Automata. Like I didn't expect it to be as long as it was in this game and how it happened, but I wasn't too off guard because it's seen in Automata. What we're about to come into though, I had no words. But yeah, we'll see it when we see it. But for now, we gotta go check on Yona because that's the name of the game. It's not called Nier. It's always been called Check on Yona. Protect Yona.
Protect the child.
Yes, of course. But first, we gotta get some goodies because this is the only non-combat or one of the only non-quest ways to get gold in this game, and it sucks, and I hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I've been.
But
We did the stream for Stellar Blade a couple days ago, at the time of this recording, and I've been playing more of it. And yeah, the best way to get gold in that game is the quests, but because
can
like
you get gold from killing enemies?
Yes, you can, but it's
Alright,
always
well,
like
this game doesn't do that, so that's
okay.
the issue.
Yeah, it's always like a minuscule amount though, but at the end of like a level or whatever, it feels like I have way more than I would have expected. So
yeah. Alright, so I don't know if you've been reading the text, but she's been getting letters from a guy.
Oh.
And funny enough, her age and the age of who she could be sending letters to is never questioned. Funny enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he just always assumes that that whoever's sending letters is the same age as Yona. So little sus there, but now we
it's that random villager.
Yeah. That interrupted me. Whoops. So anyways, now we gotta go check on this guy because the letters stopped coming and it sounded like he may have been in trouble from the last one. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, he's in trouble talking to my daughter.
Okay, so I'm going to accept this quest. I'm never going to complete it. Just so you know.
Okay.
So for all I know, this guy's son may have never been found and may have just died. I don't know. Yeah, very sad.
Well, he is gonna be in trouble, trying to get with my daughter. So.
That's not that guy's son, but okay.
No, I was still stuck on that other thing we were talking about.
How can these beasts let us dispatch them without complaint?
Okay. We're starting to get some bigger shades now in the open world. I don't know if that's like a story progression thing or a level thing. I have no idea. It just kind of happened at this point, and I don't remember about my first playthrough.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
Oh
Ow,
shit!
Fuck. That's
the
cool
big guy.
Magic from Kaine. I just want to say, look at that. Like, for some reason, the magic effects in this game go so hard.
Clearly, they paid the VFX artist.
Yeah, apparently. I want to say Drakengard had this, but really only in cutscenes. Not in standard gameplay.
Did she just parry that shit back at him?
She may have. That's kind of impressive. I wish I could do that. Maybe I can do that. I have no idea. I ignored the tutorials of this game.
It's either that or she just ate it and then shot her own projectile.
Could have been. Well, there is some magic you can use that does that. It absorbs any enemy projectiles and then you can fire back as a laser.
Mm.
But it only works on projectiles, so not standard hits. So maybe it was that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you remember that spooky mansion? We're going to that now.
Ooh.
It's got some spiders. These are the only other enemies in the game that can poison you. And you only see them right here before you enter the mansion.
And
So that's what it means poison in this game is meaningless.
In this one little hallway, there's one.
I think there are some outside of the entrance when you enter the gate here.
Oh, okay. Also, I wouldn't classify this as a quote-unquote spooky mansion. It's just a mansion.
I suppose, but aren't all mansions spooky in your head, you know?
No.
No?
A
Where's your
spooky
imagination?
mansion. A spooky mansion becomes spooky when pumpkin ghosts appear out of nowhere and knock you off the cliff.
Yeah, that's fair. Grayscale!
Oh, now it's spooky. Oh shit. And there's a guy here.
That was me forgetting that this wasn't a map transition and you can enter that gate without a loading screen, and I was kind of stunned for a bit.
It's like, whoa.
Alright, so whoever is in this mansion writing letters has a butler out here waiting for us as well.
I've been expecting you, Batman.
Alright, so this is our next gameplay shift.
Wait!
It's survival horror!
This is the Resident Evil mansion.
Yeah!
What the fuck? This opening area looks almost exactly like it.
Yep.
What the fuck? That's awesome.
So, when does this pass reference to copyright infringement? Like,
Well,
it's
I
got
don't.
fixed camera angles and everything, and your movement speed's limited.
I don't know if you
but this
could.
guy's really fucking slow, so it's annoying.
You can't necessarily copyright a specific kind of gameplay.
No, but when you have a mansion in this specific layout, and the first room you go to is the dining room with a fireplace at the end of the tables and a couch, this is actually ripped out of Resident Evil 1. And it's kind of impressive.
I suppose we can't turn back now.
Like, I don't know if you played any of the RE1 remake, but this is like right at the beginning of it.
Yeah, no, I've just seen like gameplay of it, and yeah, I'm the fact that the person who's never played this game, this Resident Evil game, has been able to recognize exactly what this is.
Yeah.
I can't tell though. Is it 3D environments?
Yes,
or...
it's a 3D environment. Well, the camera's moving.
Yeah, but like they could have some
really,
cool...
technically it's a little closer to Silent Hill in that regard, but you know,
it's still going for Resident Evil very much so.
Yeah, like it's a PS3, no pre-rendered environments, everything 3D.
It would have been cool if they went that extra mile though.
I suppose. The music track that's playing here is also probably like if not my favorite, like in the top 3 of tracks of the game. I love this track. It's so good. Very atmospheric.
But
now,
why don't we head back? Maybe. Proceeds to jiggle the handle harder.
pay attention to the paintings, I guess. A little weird, a little spooky. Yeah, we already got some locked doors and some potential keys that could go in. What's happening?
We gotta solve the puzzle and then fight the snake boss or something.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I am actually very intrigued by the original Resident Evils. I know they're archaic as shit, but I don't know. They kind of look very intriguing to me from a design perspective.
Yeah. I'll try them eventually.
No.
Just because, like, I might as well if I can get through old Silent Hill. Or I guess standard Silent Hill, because new Silent Hill sucks. Except for the current stuff I heard is good. But, yeah. I can deal with tank controls is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I can deal with tank controls. It does genuinely help with the camera jumping all over the place like this,
I
you
hate
know.
myself when I'm not breaking those crates. Because
Oh,
there might be
yeah,
something
see,
good in there, and I hate it.
I just saw what happened. Your movement snapped back because the camera changed.
No, your movement actually stays the same. It's actually programmed well.
Oh, really?
That's me stopping and changing the control stick to be in the direction I want to go.
Oh,
Because
so
it hurts my head. I would much rather it be tank controls here. Because I'm much
yeah,
more used to that for this kind of setting. So yeah, if you
yeah.
hold a stick going forward, there's a camera change, you will keep going forward. Now the pictures are changing.
So is the objective here to just walk back and forth between all the rooms?
Well,
Because
no,
that's
you,
what you've
you
been
go
doing.
forward here, and everything's locked. But now now the door that wasn't locked, but Vice told you to stop at, now that one's unlocked. Now you can go through it. Because you'd have to go through, notice the paintings, notice something's off. Then you have to go see that Kaine's gone, come back this way, and you can keep exploring. You just have to hit the right triggers. Oh, that one I used. Okay. Fucking
You
jackass.
can't use your sword inside. It's rude.
Oh, well. There are no loading screens for the door. They just instantly load. It's kind of nice. Only for this area, though. But yeah, I don't know if you saw me examine those statues, but they are pretty lifelike. Wink, wink.
They're clearly real people, and we're about to face Medusa.
Perhaps, but there are at least shades.
Oh no, a shade has been communicating with us this whole time.
That's kind of what happened with the dream stuff last time. But we'll get more into that into the later part of the game. Also, I have more XP right now. Yay!
Hooray!
Yeah, time to keep moving forward. We got the moon key.
Well, they got a weird, like, focus effect on the camera when you get too close to it.
Yeah,
Like, it's out of focus. It's pretty neat.
it's a good game.
This game looks like the most okay game.
Well, that's the thing about 7 out of 10 games, is if you can get past what makes it a 7 out of 10, then to you it could potentially be a 10 out of 10. You know, if you can look past the flaws.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why, like, I probably like Frontiers a little more, you know, for that same reason.
You're an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, new character introduction.
Maybe.
Is this the person who was communicating with Yona?
Perhaps. At least he's a kid.
Holy crap. It's the guy from Automata. As a child.
No.
Yes,
No.
it's lore.
That's not 9S.
It's lore.
No.
It's not hard once you know how.
It's not hard once you know how.
Anyways, we haven't got the name introduction yet, but this is Emil.
I only heard.
He's going to be an important character. He is the master of this mansion, though. It's just him and the butler, though.
But enough of this introductory chatter.
Huh.
Let us hear your tale.
Let us hear your tale.
I love the way he phrases that.
The voices in this game are very funny.
I don't know anything about a letter.
No, of course not. Such a
Ah, so it's this guy's dad. Or it was the butler the whole time.
Yeah, it was the butler.
It's my own.
They'll talk about it by the end, but yes, the butler
That's why I live.
made the communications because he's trying to help Master Emil here.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Hmm.
Anyway, my butler might know.
Emil,
the letter you received.
I'm trying to get you more out into the world.
Any door in the
I don't know if you heard, but essentially Emil is the one that made stone statues. That's why he's blindfolded and locked away in this mansion. Because anyone he looks at gets turned to stone.
Quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me give you a map.
Medusa's son.
Big place
Am I right? Please kill me.
No, we love Emil. We have to be nice to Emil. He's such a nice guy.
Think we should look for Kaine? Leave her.
Forget about Kaine.
Nah, fuck her. She'll be fine.
For now, we gotta find ourselves that butler. Oh boy, lots of rooms to check.
Oh, there
Hi,
he
butler.
is.
I knew this was a...
Oops, I didn't mean to skip through that. Oops.
I'm fine with it. I wasn't gonna listen to it anyways.
Oh. What could that be?
Man, I don't know.
Well, the real answer is we'll probably never find out. I have no idea what it is. There's a lot of stuff in this game that is just never explained. And kind of more confusing when you know what's actually going on with this game. It makes less sense. But, you know. It is what it is. But for now, time to continue working through the mansion. We got some shades to deal with.
Oh boy, the mystique of this place is worn off. It's gone.
It's still there if you're playing the game.
What? I thought the spider just disappeared.
This, people, is why we're never going to do another action RPG or turn-based RPG on this channel outside of
Why
live
not?
streaming or a Dark Souls game.
Why not? What if it's really short?
Well, you see, that's different, but this is like a 30-hour game.
Sounded like you said 3-hour game.
Yeah, I
and was
realized
like,
that
oh,
after
really?
I said it, but I'm like, I'm not going back. I'm going to say what I said and leave it there. But now you've ruined it. Thank you. Anyways, the fist is kind of useless here in tight quarters, so time to try out something else. Got ourselves that nice fancy dark execution.
Oh, blood sink.
Why this is happening? Once again, it's never explained. This is just a creepy mansion for the sake of it being a creepy mansion. There are random things happening here, and it's not really explained.
Dracula ain't hiding it these days. What the fuck
Apparently.
was that animation?
Spectacular.
Ugh. What is going on?
This...
Yes, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible.
Yeah, he's just like that. There's nothing to the butler. He's just like that.
And I do apologize.
What the heck?
He just stands around staring at you,
Someone sent a letter to my daughter.
and yeah.
Yes, I wrote the letter. Please forgive my impertinence in sending it.
So, anyways, back to that pedophile stuff we were talking about at the beginning.
His eyes. Has shut himself away from
The
world.
butler was the pedophile.
Suffers greatly behind that blindfold.
Yeah, he does suffer greatly. I'm sure it's because of you, Mr. Butler. Oh boy.
I heard tale of your courageous exploits, and so I sent a letter under Master Emil's name.
God.
Like I said, the potentially creepy nature of this is just never delved into. It's just kind of matter of fact. They just
So you
wrote letters to his kid.
I did so.
Yeah, I was gonna
Actually,
say.
oh wait, no, I'm stupid. They brought it. Okay, no, he wrote letters to him. Yona thought it was for her. I'm stupid.
Ow.
probably didn't know what was going on.
Regardless,
Uh,
I am quite pleased
Yeah,
to see
there's a lot of things in this game that are like,
Master Emil's
it feels like, okay, we have this idea, let's put it in the game, but we don't have the time or budget to actually make it as good as it could be.
yeah, that is the name of the game with this.
for Master Emil's
Mhm.
But even that, for what it is mostly bug-free, so it's very polished for what is here. Everything works.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
it's also just like,
It's
Oh, we-
undercooked, but it works.
yeah, it is.
It's
is
like
definitely polished, but it's also just like, oh, we want to have a spooky mansion. Let's have a spooky mansion that exists for no reason. and like I don't know, have these characters in it, I guess. Versus
there is more that's going to be worked into this area. It's just, I feel like to introduce characters, they wanted to have all these random gameplay ideas, but never got around to fully integrating them with the story as well. Because, like, we're going to return to this mansion later to get some other stuff, and Emil here is going to be a very important character.
yeah.
But this opening stuff with the mansion just kind of feels off, because he lives here. It's a perfectly fine mansion. People live, like, those two live here. They get around, they make food, they live out their lives and such. But why are there shades here? Why is all this other stuff here? Why is it creepy?
Well,
It's purely because the big thing with Nier is it's very much about aesthetic more than functionality. Like, why are the androids and automata dressed in gothic Lolita outfits wielding swords to fight gun-wielding enemies? Because it looks cool. That's the only explanation. So, I mean, like, if that's not your thing, I get that. It's just kind of something you have to accept and deal with here, that there are a lot of wild things. And they're not going to make sense.
I just, you know, in an RPG, I do expect a higher level of cohesion. And, I don't know. That fucker's in the goddamn door.
Yeah, so you remember the thing I said about the game mostly working? Ignore it for that time. To be fair, this is far less glitchy than Sonic Frontiers was. Which I like to compare this to Frontiers a lot.
If this game had a boost button, it'd probably be about as buggy. Let's be fair.
I mean, Automata kinda has a boost.
Yeah, but that's Automata, not this.
Automata's probably more buggy than this, though.
I'm just saying, if you had a boost, fucking Papa Nier here would be launching into space all the time off of random pebbles.
Though I think it does help that this is the re-released version of Nier, so I have no idea how stable the original Replicant was, because this is Gestalt. So, I don't know. Maybe they made a lot of fixes and stuff while also adding in Papa Nier here as a character.
Yeah.
I want to see what this looks like in like the Japan PlayStation Store. If you can if you pull up Nier and you got both Nier, Replicant, and Gestalt, that's gotta be weird. And I wish I could experience that. God, I wish I could play the original Replicant.
Just get a Japanese PS3 and import all that shit. Easy.
Well, I already imported Japanese Drakengard, so like, might as well add more. Ho ho boy! Yeah. Boss time!
Oh, the color. It's back.
Yay!
Somewhere nearby.
Alright, we made it to the library.
I do not like anything about this place.
Now, this could be a potential explanation for some of the weird stuff, but not really when you learn later how shades fully work. So, like, when you first play the game, you think this is why everything's happening, but not necessarily, so it's just kind of weird. But look, it's another grimoire. Ain't that cool?
Whoa.
We're gonna fight a book!
Oh god, it's an evil grimoire.
Yay!
Because it has red pages.
This thing has a lot of health, so we're gonna be here a while.
I was about to say, stop missing.
Oh. It also does a lot of damage. And I'm gonna discover a little bit into this fight that I have almost no healing right now.
Oh boy. A bad omen has been foreseen. Oh.
Ow. But yeah, all that stuff in Facade really drained my resources, and I apparently never went through... Yeah, I have no healing right now. And I never went through and got more resources.
Don't die.
It's okay, I got this. I'm a pro gamer. I got this. Here, hold my beer.
Oh, you almost jumped into that. Oh!
Ow.
Get that bitch.
Now, I do have my defense raised right now, so that is going to help. I just can't heal.
Yeah. Yeah, that defense drop significantly helps.
It
with the
doubles
damage.
it halves damage received.
Yeah.
So use those. Very nice. Don't save them because you can get a lot of them throughout the game. Don't hoard your resources like other RPGs. Especially since this game has a limit on how many you can carry.
But hoarding my resources is the only thing that brings me joy in these games.
Well, I hope you never play Final Fantasy then.
Oh, well, then I never will. Thanks for the permission.
Oh, don't do that. You'll play Chrono Trigger and you'll learn. Hi, Kaine.
Oh,
She's just here
welcome. Welcome to the party, you bitch. It's gonna be her grimoire.
She's not a bitch. She's the hussy. Get it right.
Getting our asses handed to us by a floating dictionary.
I love
What
that
the
line.
fuck? This game has dialogue. That is a thing that it has.
This is a game not held back by its localization.
Oh!
It very much takes it and runs with it, and I love how the pages fly off when you strike this thing. That's a great detail. You are shredding this book, and it's great.
God dang it, you just broke the shield and it came back instantly.
I wonder how accurate the localization of this game is. Look at that, I'm a pro gamer. I got through. No retries here.
You should just listen to the Japanese version and figure it out for yourself, because you speak Japanese perfectly.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Why did it exploding turn the pages white?
Because it's a grimoire.
So?
The magic seal released, and when you break the seal on a book, the pages fall out. You know, the binding's gone.
But they changed color.
Magic. A wizard did it.
How come Weiss has normal colored pages?
Magic. And Vice white.
What?
Vice white. Vice is like German for white.
We went through all
Okay.
this to find it.
You said that like I should know that.
Look, Jeeves is back.
I thought it was intuitive, but sorry.
I don't German.
I don't German either.
No matter how long it takes, I will not.
Okay.
Maybe I studied too much of the Nazi party. What?
Ah, so the servant has an
Yes.
soul.
I love my fascism in my Nier commentaries.
I'm sure this game is secretly about fascism or socialism or something.
Listen to me.
It's not, but we can make the joke.
There's too many people with white hair.
What is it?
Hold
There's
on.
another scene that can be taken weirdly out of context.
Your eyes are not.
Kane is the pedophile. It was her all along.
Sure.
They're part of you, a vital part of you. Do you understand?
Kaine and Emil have a great relationship with each other. Both ostracized and wanting to be alone because of their abilities. Because she's part shade.
Mm.
And she also has another reason we'll get into later when it's relevant. But yeah, they
Shade?
very much are. They're very much one in the same.
Creature.
So they kind of have a good friendship going.
Until I found my
Just introductory scene though can be a little creepy, which actually the game does acknowledge. Funny enough.
I figured it was all over.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming you're not paying attention too much to the dialogue, after this, Vice is gonna make the comment like, "What did you do? What did you do to that kid, you hussy?"
But listen,
So hey, the game's self-aware and it knows, and I love that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
It's a wholesome moment, I think.
he told her if she ever goes out of control, he should kill her. So no, not really.
Kaine. Kaine, I promise I'll never give up. But you
Good
can't
job,
I'm
Emil.
gonna be the #1 hero.
Well, we're off.
Oh shit! I forgot to send you this when you mentioned that, but I got something to send you after this.
Oh boy.
Send more
In
letters.
regards to that
Sure she'd
statement.
appreciate it.
I would be delighted, sir.
I'm sure I'll forget by the time we're done recording.
Hang in there. Next time we meet, perhaps I'll
Just
be able to
don't
look
forget.
you in the eye.
We're about to be done with this recording. Just send it
Yeah.
then.
With this, we've got in Emil a potential way to cure his eyes. The magic man. That's funny. I also forgot again here that this gate is not a map transition,
Shut up.
so I'm just waiting here because I don't want to hit a loading screen and cut off this dialogue. So I'm just gonna stand here for a bit because I'm stupid.
You just did this.
Yep.
You just walked through this earlier.
Yep.
I know we will.
And this is me realizing my mistake. I
Well,
cut it off here.
you made it seem like a load screen. But
Well, because I think I originally had a transition here to cut to another point in the game, but decided to cut off the part here,
uh-huh.
and I left a transition in, and it just faded nicely. So hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
That was intentional, everybody. But yeah, that was the Resident Evil section of Nier. I hope you enjoyed it, but we'll be back here next week.
With Resident Evil 2.
Yes.